every incident is the result of a sequence of events. You know, I always say this to people, no one just walks into a bar and punches someone. No one just walks into a bar, picks a glass up and smashes it. There's a sequence of events. You know, someone's knocked into someone or something's been said and there's had a to and a fro. Those standards that we're talking about and being effective as a security operative are identifying that sequence of events. A lot of operatives are just reactive. They stand there and they wait for it to happen. Then they run in, grab them, throw them out. You know, you can identify and proactively discourage most things. You know, when we used to work, and you know, we mentioned Bob Knowles. He used to be one of the absolute best internal supervisors you could get. Constantly walking around, constantly chatting to people, eyes and ears everywhere. And you need that. You know, this is the problem. We have so many reactive operatives out there now that are literally too busy on their phone, which I used to have beef with, you know, I used to have problems with team that stood around talking to girls for too long. Because whilst you're stood there chatting to this girl, you're not paying attention to me. And if I need you, you're too busy chatting to a girl. Of course you need to be polite. Of course you need to interact. We all need to. But that awareness, that being able to walk into a room and engage eye contact because you know I'm there and I know you're there. I know where you are. You know where I am. You know, even if I haven't got a radio, there's that awareness.
Yeah.
You've got to be on it all the time. You know, wherever you are in a pub or a club, I know you're there. You know, I'm not saying we're going to look at each other all the time. We are going to move around. We are going to break eye contact, but there's that awareness. And now, like I say, mobile phones, lack of training, they're making that very, very difficult.
Yeah. And I get when you see a situation escalate on the dance floor or inside the bar or even outside the front door when people are just kind of, they're talking, you can't hear what they're saying because of the music.
Yep.
And you go over, guys, everything all right? Even because they're a little bit, there's a bit of an energy in that conversation. You can't quite put your finger on it. I couldn't quite articulate exactly what's going on, but there just seems to be a bit of a something in the air. You can feel it. And they turn around to you straight away and go, oh, yeah, everything's fine, mate.
Yeah.
They snap out of it.
Yeah.
More often than not, if you let that conversation develop naturally, you're pulling them apart within 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So as much as you may think, oh, I've just interrupted their conversation and they were doing nothing wrong.
Yeah.
No. You've done exactly the right thing.
Absolutely.
Because it's just, and they may not even know they were about to enter a fight between themselves.
But we do.
But we've seen it, I don't think that skill's there anymore. Often, I say anymore. It's not as frequent as perhaps in previous generations. Just that gentle tap, guys, you okay?
Yeah.
You all right?
Awareness.
What's going on? You know? Yeah. And then they turn around straight away and go, yeah, mate, all good. It's done.
It's done, yeah.
You've stopped a fight before it's happened.
Mm-hmm.
If you have 2 or 3 of them a night, guarantee you've stopped at least one fight before it's happened.
Absolutely.
Now, there might be a situation where they were just chatting and it wouldn't have gone anywhere. But prevention is always better than cure.
Always.
I would rather interrupt a conversation that's friendly than not interrupt a conversation that's conflictive.
Yep, absolutely.